Hey up everyone, Magpie Gaming here. I hope you're all doing well. In this video we're going to talk about fuel and the huge shortage of it at the moment. Well, there's not a shortage of it as long as you remember to go to Jaeger just as he resets, or if you're willing to pay the extortionate prices for fuel that is on the flea market right now. But yeah, for the last sort of month or so, Battlestate Games have been testing a fuel shortage. Quite why they're doing this, I'm not too sure, but yeah, you're only able to get one can of fuel from Jaeger per refresh, and you have to be pretty quick to get that before he ultimately sells out. So the other way that you can get fuel is, I think Battlestate boosted the amount of fuel that there is to loot on maps, and there is a hell of a lot of it on the flea market for sale right now. You've got the blue cans, which I find quite often, and then you've got the large silver metal containers of fuel, which I don't tend to find that much of, but there must be a lot of them out there because there are a lot of them on the flea market, but the prices are unbelievably high. Now I think it's around 126 grand to buy it from Jaeger, something like that. On the flea market, those metal containers are going from anywhere from 400 grand upwards. They are averaging around 600 grand a pop at the moment, so they're kind of going up and down with the price of the Bitcoin. The more Bitcoin goes up, the more the fuel goes up. So how can we combat this? Well, for one, I don't understand why Battlestate are so intent on having this fuel shortage crisis thing go on. Why they've been testing it for so long. I mean, how much testing do you really need to do? Just reverse it, put it back to how it used to be and allow there to be more fuel out there. Now, one of the things that I think they could do and they should do is that you should be guaranteed at least one can of fuel per refresh. Now, obviously, as soon as Jaeger refreshes, you can buy a can, but there's a finite amount of these, and once everybody has gone and got their one can, or the vast majority have, then you can no longer buy one. So if you aren't there when he refreshes, you lose your chance to get one, and you've got to wait around another hour or so for him to refresh. Now I think you should be guaranteed one, no matter what. It shouldn't, it should be put aside for you if you want to buy it, and it shouldn't run out. Maybe even put two. I don't know, I can't really understand why they want to have this fuel shortage thing, but it's a bit ridiculous in my eyes, to be honest, but there you go. Another way to do it, and I think this would be a fun way to do it, is to add the ability to refuel or refill your fuel cans in raid. So now we have the petrol tankers or the gas tankers that are all around in various maps. You've got them on interchange, customs, etc. Now, how fun would it be if you could take your empty fuel cans into raid, go up to them and maybe have to hold F for say 30 seconds to refuel that fuel can, and then you've got to try and get out of raid with it. Now I know a lot of people would be thinking, well, fuck that, I can't be arsed with that, but I think it'd be quite good. I think it'd be quite fun, and obviously you're going to get people that are then going to say, well, people will just camp these and wait for people to come and fill them up. Well, yeah, they will, but then that's a tactic that you've just got to counteract then. Like any tactic in the game, you've got to counteract it. So, I'm not going to take that as a valid argument to say, well, no, we aren't going to do that because people will just camp these places. Yeah, they probably will, but then that adds to the PvE and PvP of the game, doesn't it? So, but yeah, if you was able to take your empty cans into raid, refuel them at a gas tanker, and then try and get out of raid with them, I think that'd be another way of quelling this fuel crisis, and I think it'd add a fun mechanic to the game as well. But yeah, it's just, I don't understand where Battlestate are going with this and why they want to do it. They seem to tweak and mess with the economy in this game sometimes when they really don't need to. There's a lot of people saying that they should step in now and do something about the Bitcoin prices. Why? Sometimes economies go wild. Sometimes they go tits up and you can't explain it. You've just got to ride with it. And if you want a living, breathing economy, sometimes you have to step back and just let it do its thing. And I think that's what they should do with this. But I think when it comes to the fuel, there should be a little bit more of it out there for people simply just to buy and put in their hideout. Or add a way of going into game and getting it other than just being able to loot it from various locations. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know down in the comment section what you think about the fuel shortage. Do you think it's stupid? Do you like it? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's necessary? Let me know what you think. And as always, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.